Call this one the Counterpros. Talk over your head so I can get my foes. Get at all my foes, cause guess what? My Counterpros is not my bros. Now the Counterpros thinks it knows it all. The Counterpros household yo cool thinks it's the all. The Counterpros is not my bros. Like I said, clarify the Counterpros is the foes. Now the Counterpros tries to act like you're beneath them. You're sensitive, yo, bequeations. The Counterpros stay on your toes, cause the Counterpros is not your bros. Now the Counterpros don't understand. The hypersonic yo cool right goes through the land. Now, you ground zero. Doesn't matter if you have a gun, you're not a zero. Meant to say you're hero, you're not De Niro. Whoever that is, how so yo? A sandwich is a hero. Not wishing for this, but watch what you saying. Escopier now bliss. Bliss is a heathenite, that's what you is. This is how we do what Counterpros now build with your whiz. And if I'm somebody's whiz, I say, yo, cool, peace to God. And I build. I don't kill at will. But guess what? I keep the knowledge on the sill and take it off. Guess what? Yo, cool. Don't respond to money by the bar. And if I be equated to household let it go, I'm glad that I waited and able to show some control, cause guess what? The Counterpros is not my bros. Now, the Counterpros keep me on my toes. The Counterpros thinks I'm sensitive. How so, yo, cool? You once again with these eyes? The Counterpros is telling mad lies. The Counterpros is not my bros. Equivocated to nothing. And a Scopier, yo, you're straight bluffing. You got the gun, but what you gonna do against three? You get outnumbered, see? The hypersonics, that ain't nothing to F with. This how we do it, yo, I speak it, beat. Now, I used to have channel 112. I'm not talking about the group, yo, cool. I say it's well. The Counterpros thinks it knows it all. Haven't you seen? Guess what? I'm 6 feet tall, possibly 7. Trying to reach heaven. And guess what? Now, let it go. Emphatic power of the town. The Counterpros, yo, cool, don't speak too loud. It don't speak at all. It thinks it's so tall. The Counterpros, yo, cool, you're gonna fall. Now, the Counterpros equivocated to let it go. Haven't you seen knowledge of the zoo? You uncivilized. You don't speak a lot, cause that's telling lies. Let it go. Silence is golden. But guess what? The Counterpros is folding. Because watch what you say and what you don't. Haven't you seen, yo, the Counterpros won't. Equated to, I meant to say equivocated to the 3. This how we do what Stone Cold Crook let it be. The Counterpros, yo, haven't you seen, yo, created the concept of fight and flee, but don't forget fright. This how we do it. The Counterpros might equivocate you to something that you sight and seen. And guess what? I'm a Nubian, not a Chaldean. Now Counterpros, before you equate me to sensitive, Counterpros, this is what I have to get. That's in the Scopier. Hypersonics ain't nothing to play with, so watch what you say. Now this is how we do it. You got the contract, but this is how we do it. Sometimes you act whack, because with your offsided, guess what? Haven't you seen you might get blindsided. Not by my words, by your own actions. That's how we do it. Yo, cool, break it down like fractions. Yo, look at inward at yourself. Yo, that's how we do it. Yo, mental health. Now, equated to, let it go. Let it be what you're gonna do. Introspection. Blow.